I have a lot of people ask me, how can I share photos of my kids that's in a private way where it's not going to get stolen by somebody? It's not going to get used for advertising. It's not going to get used for training in AI. So like, is Google Photos is okay? If I do a private post on Instagram, is that okay? What about WhatsApp? What about iCloud? So there is one question that you could ask if you have the capability of asking whichever company you're thinking about putting your photos on, that is the filter for the whole thing. And that is, do I own the private keys or do they? And so, for example, if you could ask a photo storage company, even if it's one of these third-party companies that's dedicated to family photo sharing, email their customer service, say, do you own the private encryption keys or do I own the private encryption keys? And it's a yes or no. If they come back with anything other than yes or no, that's a red flag. So there are 3 services that give you the private encryption keys that are popular and easy to use. There are more that exist, but there's 3 that are worth focusing on. Number 1 is Proton Drive. So they have the most private, the most secure mechanism for sharing photos online. Number 2 is Signal. Signal is just like WhatsApp. It's like a messaging app that's free, but you own the private encryption keys. Nobody but you and the intended recipients can read the messages or see the photos. And the third one is iCloud if you have advanced data protection mode turned on. That is something that I actually do not recommend for everybody because advanced data protection mode has some technical requirements. So if you are technically savvy, or if you have somebody in your family that's technically savvy, you should think about advanced data protection mode. But so there are 3 services that are easy out there to use and 2 that are the easiest: Proton Drive, Signal, and then finally iCloud with advanced data protection. So you can put your family photos and your family information in those places and it belongs to you. It doesn't belong to an advertising company. It doesn't belong to an AI company. Only you can see them and your friends and family can see them. So I hope that's helpful. Let me know what photo sharing services you use in the comments and what your experience has been and what you think about this concept of where do I put my photos and what does privacy mean?